What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Happy Thunderbolts Day to everyone who's going to see the film today. In my opinion, this is probably the best Multiverse Saga film so far. That's actually saying a lot. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, we'll be announcing a brand new winner of the Thunderbolts tickets giveaway at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we have some major leaks, rumors, and updates for Avengers Doomsday. The first of which coming from Pedro Pascal and on his Instagram, posting pictures in between set takes in costume. We'll talk about what very little we can derive from that, although there is a takeaway. We'll then get into two leaks and updates, one coming from a trusted source that's been turning back all of the behind the set scenes footage. He now has an update about one of the sets specifically. We're going to talk about the context of that and whether it leads to Doctor Doom, the Fantastic Four, or even Chris Evans, Steve Rogers. We're then going to talk about a second update coming from a separate source that we've only covered a couple of times here at the channel, talking about Hulk's involvement specifically with Doomsday and Secret Wars. We're breaking it all down, the newest reveals, leaks, and rumors for Avengers Doomsday. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. Thanks to everyone who subscribed in this new year. We have been growing again at a breakneck pace. I think it has a lot to do with the excitement for the Avengers films. If you want to keep up to date with them, or if you want to support us here at the channel, the best way to do it is by hitting the subscribe button. Plus, it enters you for the giveaway, and like I just said, we're giving away some more Thunderbolts tickets. Stick around to the end of the video. We'll announce a brand new winner there. Okay, so first up, presumably live from set and in between takes, you have Pedro Pascal on his official Instagram story sharing these two photos of him reading the book The Gender of Sound. That's not the Easter egg. The obvious reveal here is that he's wearing a very similar light blue colored pants that look exactly like the costume they wear in the Fantastic Four, and what's more than that, sort of matches the costume we think we're gonna last see them in at the end of the Fantastic Four film. Now, the first round of announcements for Doomsday already confirmed that the entire Fantastic Four cast was going to be a part of this movie, and I will also mention that it's not always the case that they film a movie chronologically, but they usually do. They usually start with the beginning of the film and work their way through it act by act, scene by scene. And so since we're just days into filming at this point, it's pretty safe to assume that we can expect to see the Fantastic Four early on in the first act of the film. What's more than that, we already know from the post-credit scene for the Thunderbolts, huge spoiler warning if you haven't seen it already, 3, 2, 1, that it'll feature the Fantastic Four arriving on the 616. Now, we already know that they're going from whatever timeline the Fantastic Four are in to the 616, and then we saw very early on set leaks of the courtyard of what we think is the X-Mansion with a ship approaching. That ship could also be the Fantastic Four, and so it seems like maybe not that much of a jump to assume that whatever Reed Richards and the Fantastic Four know by the end of the film is what's going to send them on this multiversal chase to the 616, and then from there, perhaps to the unnamed X-Men timeline that we last saw Beast, Binary, and Monica Rambeau. May seem like a stretch, pun intended, but I don't think it is. Now, the next leak we're going to get into actually broke yesterday, and we're leaving it with the leak designation because it has to do with the set, and it's coming from the same source, Unbox PhD, who's been providing all the behind-the-scenes aerial shots and videos and set footage of Avengers Doomsday. He has now indicated that an Avengers Doomsday house has been listed officially as a 1960s house. Now, while it's unclear if he means a separate house, most likely he's referring to the house he already showed in behind-the-scenes footage with an unknown actor or stand-in walking in and out of. And as we pointed out, and in that video, the hat certainly aged the scene. Now, this could be one of three things. First and foremost, it could be a flashback to something to do with the Fantastic Four because we know it's set in the 60s, so a previous scene with the Fantastic Four, say Reed Richards. Or, more likely the case, it could be a flashback scene to the 60s to set up Reed Richards' nemesis, Victor Von Doom, and they're setting the stage by doing that and having some sort of flashback establishing some sort of relationship between the two of them. Because look, guys, here's the real truth. I'm not sure how they're going to establish it, but the duality between Reed Richards and Victor Von Doom really has a lot to do with the identity of both characters and their struggles in the comics, and it would be a real shame for Marvel Studios not to highlight that. So, at some point, they're going to have to do some work here to establish how they know each other, what their relationship has been in the past, when they've interacted, and so this could be a flashback to the 60s of some kind for either the Fantastic Four and Reed Richards and his family, or for establishing Victor Von Doom's origin story. Now, I want to earmark one rumor we had heard last year that we would actually get the introduction of Peggy Carter and Steve Rogers from one of the timelines where he went back and returned the Infinity Stones, then joined Peggy Carter, and we could be picking up with them in the 60s, but I just think a lot more likely, because we know the Fantastic Four is set specifically then, that this has to do with them or Doctor Doom. Now, the last update you can take as you will because it comes from a source we've covered much less here at the channel, the Instagram account Atlanta Filming, who seems to be the origin of the scoop that Avengers Doomsday will involve 3 Hulks. He posted a quote that said 1 Hulk, 2 Hulk, 3 Hulks. And look, it's pretty easy to see that 2 of the 3 Hulks are going to be Bruce Banner's Hulk, whether or not he's Savage. Well, for now, he's going to be Smart Hulk and She-Hulk. But the third, I would guess Scar over Red Hulk. I'm not sure that we're going to see Red Hulk again in the MCU. That might have been a one-off for Harrison Ford. And again, I have to reference that official Marvel Studios leaked concept art that the Russos claim is absolutely not their art for Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars, but was posted by an official Marvel artist that shows 3 Hulks. So I don't know if this quote was in reference to that leaked concept art, and Atlanta Filming might not know that that art isn't real, or maybe the art is real and he knows it like the rest of us do, and the Russos are doing their best to claim that it's not, like they said that Avengers Endgame wasn't the title of the 4th movie when we all knew that it was. Either way, for now, just go ahead and list the Scar Hulk as one of the other characters that got introduced in a post-credit scene, have had 0 in the way of dialogue or agency, don't know anybody, and are going to have to explain how they're part of the story. And honestly, that list is pretty long. You guys let me know all your thoughts down below about any and all of this. I'm all ears. And what do you think the 60s house is? Let me know in the comments quickly. Let's get into the giveaway stuff and announce a brand new winner for the Thunderbolts tickets. All right. The newest winner for the Thunderbolt tickets is Mark Solari, actor, for this comment here. Thank you so much for your support at the channel. Go ahead and DM me on Instagram at IamFires or email me under the About section of my channel. There's my official business email. I will verify you get the tickets right out, guys. It's super simple if you want to be entered for the PlayStation giveaway we'll be announcing tomorrow, or any of the other giveaways we have at the channel. All you got to do, be a subscriber, so hit the sub button, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will always be announced the same way we did in this video, live with my voice in the winning comment shown on screen when there is one. So please be safe and vigilant on my channel, really any channel on YouTube that does giveaways. And if you should get any kind of spam trying to tell you you've won or get your information on a third-party app like Telegram or WhatsApp, just report those comments directly to YouTube. They are very fast about deleting those accounts, and thusly all of the comments they've left across the platform, you're doing the whole community at YouTube a service. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name AllFires. And while I would sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.